Hey guys, Michelle here, Michelle Beckner Family Wellness. I know it's Wednesday, right? I think, yeah, it's Wednesday. I know I'm a day late. So yeah, sorry I wasn't here my normal time yesterday. I'm usually here for the Happy Baby Healthy Mama live show on Tuesday nights. Yesterday was just a busy day, and yeah, I actually was like all set to go live and everything, and then I decided to cancel it because I didn't want to feel rushed or anything. So, um, yeah, so here I am today with the Happy Mama Healthy Baby live show. Welcome. If you haven't joined me before, so here's the deal. I'm Michelle Beckner. I help moms take care of themselves so that they can feed their babies right. I'm here for the most part. Lately, it's been a little bit off. But for the most part, Tuesday evenings after the kids go to bed, talking about happy mama stuff, how to be a calm mom. So grab your Calm Mom guide at the link above or that way, wherever. And then Friday afternoons, I'm here talking about healthy baby stuff, so nutrition. I do a lot with starting solids and breastfeeding moms whose babies have, my dog just, breastfeeding moms who have babies with food allergies or any other sort of symptoms that could possibly be diet related. So I support moms. Sorry, my dog's distracting me. I support moms that my brain can't do two things at once. My husband's trying to be helpful, like bringing the dog back in, but I still can't focus. Yeah, so breastfeeding moms whose babies have allergies or other symptoms that may be diet related, like reflux or colic. So I support moms if they're making any sort of diet change while they're breastfeeding. So that being said, today's topic is about sleep, but first I want to just let everybody know that I am doing a workshop July 15th, Saturday, July 15th, at the Birth Center in Wilmington, Delaware, which is where both my babies were born. And yeah, so for breastfeeding moms whose babies have allergies. So if you are one of those mamas that is on an elimination diet for your baby, or if you know somebody that is, then this workshop will be awesome for you. So it's Saturday, July 15th. What's the best way to find out about it? I guess go to mlbfamilywellness.com/events, and it should be on the top of the page. There'll be more information and how to sign up. So check that out. I'll be talking about that here a lot because I'm excited about it. All right, so today's topic is quality sleep. So last week I was talking a little bit about how like those kind of common, I don't know, tips and recommendations and things like that on like being healthy sometimes feel like they don't apply to us as moms. At least I know I feel like that. Like when you hear like, you know, have a morning routine or make sure you exercise every day and make sure you get eight hours of sleep every night and all that stuff. I'm just like, I'm a mom. I have a baby who doesn't sleep very well, or like, you know, I like to sleep in. I feel like I never have time to exercise. I'm always too exhausted, whatever. So sometimes it's really hard to make those kind of simple recommendations or simple ways of living healthy work for us as moms. But it doesn't have to be that way if you know what you're doing and if you've got someone like me to help you, right? So last week we talked a little bit about morning routine. So if you missed that, check it out. That would have been episode 11. I don't know. I feel like I messed up the numbers. But last Tuesday, so that was like the 20th. Yeah. So check out the 20th the episode that I did on the 20th, and that was about morning routines and doing things in the morning that make you feel great and set you up for a good day ahead. So this week I thought I would talk about nighttime routines and how to make the best out of the sleep that you do get. So I still definitely recommend getting 8 hours of sleep if you can, and like not feeling like a loser if you're going to bed at like 9 o'clock or like right after your kids go to bed. So yeah, I guess the number one tip, which I wasn't really even planning on talking about, is go to bed early. Like I know it's really, really hard after the kids go to bed. you just want to relax on the couch and watch TV. But for me, like, I try to avoid that as much as possible, even though it is very tempting. If I sit down to watch just like one show with my husband, like a half-hour show or something, then I'll end up spending way more time on the couch than I need to. Either we'll end up watching another show, or once the show finishes, I'll get on my phone and like start scrolling through Instagram stories or Facebook or whatever, just because it's so much easier to just stay there than get out of bed and off of the couch and go to bed, right? So that's like one really big thing you can do is I like to think of it as inertia. So inertia is like, it's kind of, like things in motion stay at motion, things at rest stay at rest. So like, yeah, that's not exactly what inertia is. So like a truck has a lot of inertia because it's big, so it's hard for it to get started and to stop, right? But this isn't a physics lesson. So anyway, I like to think of it as couch inertia. So once you're on the couch, it's like really hard to get going and get off the couch. So number one, make sure you make a point to go to bed early. So if you know that couch inertia is a problem for you, then try your best to avoid it. So what I really wanted to talk about was, a bedtime routine. So I guess that's part of a bedtime routine is like making sure you're going to bed at the same time or around the same time every night. So for me, I'll just share my routine. I feel like it works pretty well for me, and I definitely do a lot better with my bedtime routine than my morning routine. So usually we're pretty lucky the kids are down by like 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I usually go straight in the shower, and then I come back down, make sure lunches are packed, stuff like that. Take care of some chores and stuff. But the biggest thing is I shower at night, and then I get into bed. I have like a little journal I've talked about before. I have a Q&A a day journal for moms. Julia's here. Hi, Julia. I have a Q&A a day that I do for moms almost every night. Some nights I don't feel like doing it. But so I do, it's just like a little, it's really, really cool. You should check it out on Amazon. They have them for different people, but I have the one for moms. So it's like a different question every day, and it's just like a one-liner kind of answer. So I like to do that. If you saw my newsletter, I do like natural family planning, the Creighton method. So I do like my chart every night after I do my journal, and then I read. Hi. And I have like this magnesium lavender lotion that I made homemade. You Google like Wellness Mama magnesium oil lotion, magnesium butter, something like that. That's the one I made. So I do that sometimes. That helps me sleep. And then I read for like 20-30 minutes, and usually that puts me to sleep. And I sleep until the baby wakes up if he does. Find whatever works for you. I mean, that's my routine. It's not like, as you can see, it's not complicated. I know that showering at night works best for me. I like to do a little journal, and then my lavender lotion sometimes. So pretty simple. So find some things that work for you to help you go to sleep. And then the only other thing I wanted to talk about was if you are getting up at night with your baby or your toddler or whoever, the best thing that I've found to help yourself go back to sleep, so that it's like, because your brain and your body and everything is doing really important things to like repair and restore yourself for the next day, right? So if your sleep gets broken, it kind of messes that up. So the best thing to do that I've heard and that I do is if you meditate, like make meditation a practice, then it's like a really, really great way of training your mind to like get into that like relaxed state quickly, like your mind's used to doing it all the time. So even if you do have to wake up, don't turn the lights on as much as you can. Like use a nightlight if you have to, so that you can stay like, in that kind of sleepy state. And then if you're meditating like somewhat regularly, your brain will be trained pretty well to be able to fall back asleep, and it won't disturb you as much, and hopefully you'll feel a little bit more rested the next day if you do that. So those are my few tips. Make sure you go to bed at a good time and avoid that couch inertia. Make yourself a simple bedtime routine, and meditate, just like I have in my Calm Mom Guide. I know I talk about it a lot, and I probably sound like a weirdo, but it helps with so many things. So if you have a good meditation practice, then that'll help you if you're if you have to get up a lot at night. So if you have any tips that help you sleep or stay asleep or get better quality sleep, then leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear them. And I will see you here on Friday. See ya, and thanks for watching, Julia. Bye.